We'd like to go now to Saudi Arabia, where Charles Jaco is standing by, the kickoff point for what the president has named Operation Desert Storm. Charles Jaco, please. Charles, can you hear me? This is David French.
Yes, I can. Yes, I can, David.
Charles, we're ready for your report, and you're on.
All right, there was a momentary lapse. I apologize. What I can give you now is this pool report from Central Saudi Arabia, and let me just read it from you. It was filed by the Associated Press and the Chicago Tribune. The war with Iraq began early Tuesday morning as a squadron of U.S. fighter bombers took off from the largest U.S. air base in Central Saudi Arabia. They quote an Air Force Colonel Ray Davies as saying, quote, "This is history in the making." He said he watched a group of somber pilots board their aircraft, taxi down the runway, and take off. This was apparently a squadron of fully loaded U.S. F-15 fighter bombers that took off. There's obviously a great deal more firepower than that involved in this attack. All we can say is that earlier this evening, we did see several F-15s, afterburners on, arcing into the night sky, heading north toward Kuwait from here. It did not seem to be unusual because almost every day since this crisis began, there have been hundreds of flights a day in and out of this area. That apparently was part of this attack that's taking place. According to the pool report that I'm again reading from, the pilots took off at approximately 12:50 a.m. Saudi Arabia time. That was approximately 2 hours and 20 minutes ago. All we can say right now is that the military here where we are in Saudi Arabia has no further information. They say all briefings will probably come from Riyadh, the capital of Saudi Arabia. But as we said right now, according to this wire report, the war with Iraq has apparently started. David?
Okay, Charles, thank you very much for that report. As we heard from the White House, the liberation of Kuwait, in the words of the White House,